Today is the last day the moon will be in fun-loving Gemini. It's time to plan those parties and get-togethers before the energy turns toward more serious matters. It seems as though everyone is out to live the good life and the general feeling is one carefree abandon. It's a great day to connect and rekindle relationships. Discover what lies ahead for your sign, below. Aries, sometimes you need some time away from a situation in order to see it clearly. You've been closely involved in a dispute and it seems like you can't get your head wrapped around the issue. Take a breather and walk away for a little bit. You will benefit greatly from recharging, and you will be surprised by the renewed sense of clarity you feel. You may be feeling a tinge of regret regarding a certain matter, Taurus. You can't help but replay this in your mind and think of ways you may have done things differently. Unfortunately, you don't get to turn back the hands of time on this one. You simply must take the lessons you've learned and moved on accordingly. That's what the journey of life is all about. Geminis may find themselves leaning on those close to them for advice today. You've recently come up against a certain trial and you aren't quite able to see which road you should take. While you ultimately have to make this decision on your own, it wouldn't hurt to get some constructive feedback from those who know you the best. Sometimes a little outside perspective is all you need. You could find yourself feeling a renewed sense of purpose in your work today, Cancer. You're a person who likes to do everything with feeling. If your emotions aren't involved, it's hard for you to be motivated. Well, luckily for you, a new aspect of your job has been unveiled and you are feeling like it meshes quite well with your life goals. Perhaps you're exactly where you need to be. Leo, sometimes the hardest thing we have to do is forgive ourselves. You are notoriously hard on yourself about every little mistake and misgiving. You are in for a very long and bumpy road if you don't start showing yourself some compassion. All of life is a lesson, which requires us to mess up every once in a while. Go easy on yourself and try to enjoy the journey. Sometimes it's comforting to have things just so, Virgo. You're a person who thrives on routines and like nothing more than knowing exactly when and where to find certain people and things. Unfortunately, not everyone shares your penchant for order. Try to loosen up a bit. As long as the job is getting done, it doesn't really matter the route you take. Libras could be breathing a sigh of relief today. A recent situation had your nerves on high end and you weren't exactly sure how things were going to turn out. Well, luckily everything is settled now and you may finally realize just how worried you really were. Enjoy this newfound sense of calm and let it carry you through the next few days. Slow and steady wins the race, Scorpio. You may find yourself antsy to cross a certain item off your to-do list, but it seems as though everyone else involved is happy to move at a glacial pace. Instead of getting frustrated, look at this as an opportunity for you to build up your patience. Take a deep breath, smile, and trust the process. Getting along is more important than getting ahead right now. Sagittarius, you should focus on doing good for others today. Think of a passion project that you might be able to share with those who are less fortunate. Maybe you love animals and could volunteer at a shelter? Or perhaps you are an artist who could brighten the world with your paintings and drawings? Whatever you are, be the best that you can and get out there and share the love. Sometimes it can be hard when we don't get what we want, Capricorn. You had your heart set on a certain outcome in a situation and it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Take some time to be disappointed and then try to recalibrate and reframe your thoughts. There's a silver lining in every situation. Aquarians could find their resolve is being tested today. Remember, when it comes down to it, your attitude contributes to the greatest part of your happiness. You get to decide how you handle each and every situation that comes your way. It can be intimidating to have this kind of control, but, after you get used to it, it is very freeing. You may want to take some time to appreciate the unnoticed helpers in life today, Pisces. This may be the bus driver you simply pass by without making eye contact, or the call center representative who seems overworked and underpaid. Take a moment to smile and say hello, or ask how their day is going. You never know how much a simple act of kindness can brighten someone's day.